title of the poem today is The Lost Dances of the Crane. So the writer, Juliet Wilson, she is an environmental poet. The poem is an example of a concern and anguish over the destruction of environment. And the very title, The Lost Dances of the Crane, talks about something that has been lost in the past, something which is now missing in the present day scenario. So basically, the British writer, the British poet, she basically talks about the hazards and the destruction which is being caused in the environment due to the overtly desires of human beings. The desires today are leading to the destruction and the unbalance of the environment and the natural surrounding of the habitats. So let us continue with the poem. Let us begin with it. Your fields are empty now. So the very opening line of the poem, it talks about that the fields are now empty. Why are these fields empty now? The fields are empty because we don't find any of the whooping cranes there. The cranes are now, the bird cranes are now at the verge of their extinction. And why are they at the verge of their extinction? Because of the human desires to expand land. Expand the land for their own benefits and for their own livings, for their own lavish livings. Only your ghosts dance. So the second line says, it talks about the ghosts. So now, whose ghosts are dancing now? The ghosts of the lost cranes are dancing now. And here the word dance, it means that the part of mating of these cranes, the process in which they multiply themselves. So we no more find these cranes to be multiplying themselves, to be dancing around. Rather, we only find their ghosts in our memories. While cranes of another kind dance cities into being. So now, what are the another kind of cranes? The another kind of cranes are those construction machineries which are now dancing on the roads of the cities and which are ironically destroying the cities and the towns. And they are clearing the forest, the natural habitat of these birds, and they are converting them into buildings. All that remains of you are a fading crackle of your energy and some grainy video footage. So here the word you is being personified. The word you talks about the birds, the bird crane, and the poet says that all that remains of you, so all the things which are now remaining, the remainings are what? It is only the memories of the birds, a fading crackle of your energy, but now these memories, now you, that is the birds, they are now, what is happening? They are now fading away. And some grainy video footage. And what do we find? Where do we find them? We are only finding them in the videos, in the footage of the videos, in the documentaries which are being made of these birds in their natural surrounding. We don't find them in our natural surrounding. Rather, we only see them via the videos and the footages and the documentaries which are being prepared by men. So we don't see their natural habits. We don't see their natural livings and their ways of living. That people in the new cities will watch to marvel at the wonders the world once held. So these footages, these documentaries, what are they going to do? They are going to give the opportunity to the people living in the new cities. Now, why is it called new cities? New cities are built by the help of these machineries, these cranes which are running and dancing on the roads, and the buildings and the cities which are now constructed, which are now built with the help of these cranes running on the roads. There where the people are going to live now, what will they have? They will only have those footages and documentaries via which they can see these birds. But the poem basically, implicitly, challenges the human beings, the humankind, to do something to save them, to protect them from our own greedy desires. So the poem here gives us a universal message that because of our needs and because of our desires, the world is now moving towards extinction. There are a lot many birds, there are a lot many animals in the world who are now going to get extinct, or they are already extinct. So it is the urge of the poet here, of the poetess here, to give you a sense that you should protect the world, and it is we who can do it, only when we want it. So let's join hands together to protect the world, to protect the natural habitats, and to somewhere, to an extent, we can and we should minimize our desires. We can curb that, right? So if you like this video, please like, share and comment. Thank you very much.